restaurant, right? I love this place.
Okay.
I go into, Ray, I have myself a smoked old fashioned, and if I have another one, I Uber home. But I tell you, one of the reasons I love this place is because they have this burger, this fantastic burger, big old burger, and they can have steak, they got seafood. I always order the burger. It's $18. It's an $18 burger. And I eat
That's bougie burger.
because it's a bougie burger and it's good and I deserve it. Guess what?
That's right.
This guy, Rastelli, provides to white tablecloth restaurants, 7-star restaurants in Dubai. These are your new favorite burgers. And if you get the 24 count, they're not $18. They're $4 and change per burger.
Kind of crazy, isn't
This is
it?
kind of crazy.
Doesn't
This is
even make
drive-through
sense.
prices, drive-through bad burger. You know what it is. This is an amazing story here. Stock up and save and get the 24 count while it's here. Save $29 and change by doing it. Let me introduce you officially, Ray, for people who are new to the story. Rastelli's our #1 food brand. What do you mean by the triple blend?
So the triple blend is a burger I created because as a butcher, I know what I want. I want taste, I want texture, and I want tenderness. So I had to use 3 different cuts of meat to do that. So I call this the butcher burger. So I use the brisket for that texture. I use the chuck for the tenderness, and then of course short rib for all of that incredible flavor.
In fact, you got the cut over here.
I do. If you look
guys, this is the butcher. This is what you're getting in these burgers.
So important because you know when you buy a burger out, or if you buy a burger in a supermarket, you know what's in it. I will tell you probably do not.
Yeah.
But this is what's in this burger. We start with the brisket because you see how lean the brisket is. You're going to get a beautiful velvety texture when you bite into it. Then we go at the chuck because the chuck is incredibly tender. But then we add in the short rib because the short rib is full of flavor. Probably the most well-marbled piece of meat.
Short rib
for
the win.
Yes. When you do that, you're going to taste the difference in this burger. It's like people who buy this burger and get this burger from us have said to me, Ray, I've never tasted a burger like this.
I think this might be the best burger I've ever had in my life.
Seriously.
These are great burgers.
That's okay.
A burger, man, it's better than a filet. For $4 and change, now if I'm doing that, I'm doing the 110 divided by 24 with free shipping. Get these burgers. And by the way, these aren't little itty-bitty burgers.
That's a great point, right?
Well, look at this. That's funny.
So I stopped and got a couple of burgers because I want to see what you typically get at that drive-through. So this is that typical burger that you get at the drive-through, and I want you to see it. It's hiding in here. Here it is. Right, this is that burger.
That's no joke. That's what you get.
That is it. I just bought this. So I bought 2 of them here. I'm going to take this one off of here because I want to show you our burger next to it. So when you take our burger.
Here we go. Get ready, get
put
set.
that burger next to it.
$4 versus $4. What are you going to get?
This is the difference. This burger will be completely lost and this one will be full. And you can see why, because our burger cooks from the inside out. We fold that meat together, so when it cooks from the inside out, instead of the outside in, you're going to get it to actually plump. And you will see when you drop this burger from frozen, do not thaw it out, right from frozen, out of the package, onto your grill, just like I did here. And you get some seasoning too, so drop seasoning on top of there, and as soon as you see some of that moisture start to pool on top, it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes. You flip it. Now watch what happens. You see that plumping? That's because of the folding of the meat instead of the pressing of the meat. And of course, when you fold meat together, you get tenderness, you get texture. And look at that difference.
Are you ordering?
I mean, this is something that I think is so incredible when you see the difference.
Look at the difference.
These burgers, right?
I'm going to the app right now, baby. I'm getting these burgers. I'm getting these burgers. Get the 24. Stock up and save. One-time only value.
I'm ready to grill
They're on air
too.
right now, and you're gonna have them. You're gonna love them. Mary, aren't they amazing?
They are fall apart. There's something about not only the flavor of the burger, which is where we stop first, but the texture of the burger. You know, sometimes when you bite into a burger, you're like, is this a steak or is this a... It falls apart in your mouth. It just melts and falls apart. It's the texture of it too, Rick Domar.
No doubt about it. Hey, for people who are shopping, these are the auto delivery. You lock in every 60 days for 1 full year. Get more for your money here. Get more of a burger for your money.
Look at that burger.
Your fork is just in midair,
Look at
which
that
I
burger.
respect.
Ready for the next,
I mean, that's
you know what? I'm going to put the fork down.
out.
I want a whole
I'm out.
burger.
This is a 5.33 ounce burger. It's the largest burger we have.
Is it really?
And it's not going to shrink. And that's the thing that most people are amazed at. They said, Ray, the burger actually plumps when you cook it. Well, we do that because remember, triple blend. short rib, chuck and brisket.
Wow.
We fold it together. You're getting the seasoning with it, but Rick, I'm going to ask you to hold that for 1 second. I'm going to cut this in half because I just need 2 hands because this burger is so big. So as I cut right through this, I want you to see how big this burger actually is inside. Take a
that is
look
beyond
at
my $18 burger that I get.
Yeah, think about that. And
telling you.
Look at the moisture that's inside of this burger, right? Look at that. That's because of, look at it. You might need a bib because it is just going to be so incredibly juicy. Look at how juicy that burger is.
At the end of this 3 hours, this price goes away. So here's the offer, everybody, from Rastelli. Our #1 brand, 12. Great, love it. Get it on Easy Pay, or 24. If you get 24, you stock up and save $29. What's 1,000 remaining? In each. 1,000 remaining in each. Price goes away at the end of show. Can you show us how it's packaged?
The crew is
Sure.
ordering.
Yeah, the
by the way.
crew is
I'm
ordering.
ordering these burgers.
This
is a
price-
great deal, guys.
Bill was just talking about, I'm ordering these. These
Are
are
you
the best
really?
burgers, and at
For
this price. Yeah, Bill bought
$4
it.
and change.
Bought
Get
it.
these, and by the way, what are we going to have tonight? Well, wait a minute. We don't have any time.
You don't have to do
You
anything.
make these from frozen.
Everyone is individually vacuum packed, so 24 is not a lot when you think about taking each one of these and sticking them into all the little nooks and crannies. But individually vacuum packaged means this is going to hold up for 12 months in your freeze. Now, once you start putting on these in the grill, your guests or your family is just going to say, when are we having those burgers next? And that's
There's
just
auto
a
delivery at
burger,
this price?
right?
All right, I'm going to
Yeah,
order.
you lock in every 60 days. Lock in.
Yep.
Man, isn't there times, I know that you've had every cut of meat you could possibly imagine. You love the ribeye.
Yep.
You love the sirloin. You love that classic filet from Rastelli. But some nights, man, just a burger with your personal toppings on it. Less is more, or you're going in. I'm loving blue cheese lately on a burger. Sometimes I used to have Swiss fried onions, but now I like blue cheese. Maybe I don't even do bacon anymore. Like less is more. You're gonna because that's the blue cheese. There's my blue cheese burger right there. 5.3 ounces. Your largest. This is $4. Jen, could you let's verify that what that price is? Because you're getting the 24 count here. This is 109 and change. But I just want to make sure that. Yeah, $4.58. Everybody, this is a drive-through burger.
Yeah.
That comparison that you made to that $4 burger and this thing.
Well, here you go.
That's the money
Here you
right
go.
there.
Look at that.
Look at the difference.
That's the difference in a burger.
So fantastic.
There we go.
That's so fantastic. Look at that, Mary. Look at that.
Ordered.
Ordered? Look at that.
That's something wearing a hamburger costume. I mean, that's not food. That
And by the way,
is
what's
food.
actually not even thickness? What is that?
We don't know what that is. That's exactly.
It would probably
And by the
fly.
way, I know you've told me before how chicken nuggets are made. Those kind of stories.
Oh, I
Nobody
remember
knows
that
about
story.
the quality of the beef. So again, as you're shopping, about 800 remaining of each. Come back to where these come from. Let's come back to know your source.
moving.
Know your source in America, but know your source with the actual cuts of meat.
Absolutely. So important to understand where your beef's coming from. So this is not frozen beef. This is not imported beef. This is beef that's actually from the United States. We start with the brisket. And the reason I start with the brisket is look at how lean this is. This lean cut means we're going to get some really, really nice 26 grams of protein, which is really awesome. Then we got the chuck, which is going to give us our texture, right? And then, of course, the short rib for the flavor. We all know the short rib is full of marbling, and that marbling results in flavor and in taste. So, again, the triple blend, because I call this the butcher burger. And the butcher burger for me is the one that I made.
Oh, my, how is-
specifically for me, for my family, and, of course, for our QVC family. And I know you've loved it and loved it and loved it, but I've never seen it at that price.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? We're not.
Everybody's ordering.
Did not take the bite. Fewer than 700 in each. I did not take the bite of the burger that you showed. We're just doing the meat by itself. So anybody doing a low carb thing, brand new year, you fry up one of these burgers, man, and you put it over a salad, and you got beef now in that, like a great beefy burger inside your salad. But just like a steak.
Think about this as a
Eat
steak.
this thing like a steak.
It is a steak, right? Think about the cuts. A little bit of mushrooms, a little bit of onions. I got
Love
26 grams of protein, and maybe I'm going to pour a little bit of au jus right over top. I mean,
Mary,
Like
when
a
was the
little
last
Salisbury?
time
think
when we
about
were doing?
that.
We
Look
love
how
all our food.
beautiful that is.
It's beautiful. When we both ordered an item in real time.
During the presentation. Thank goodness it's a co-hosted show so I can run off and get my phone. Do you know what I found out at the very beginning of this show?
Yep.
That Ray Rastelli, because we were talking about, I have an active duty son.
Yes.
My father was active duty. That he's been supplying protein for our bases overseas.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that amazing?
I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Like, I needed another reason to love Ray Rastelli.
Yeah, our
right?
number one
There's
brand.
another one.
It's a
seriously, at the
privilege.
beginning when it was like, who's Rastelli? And now,
my husband
is it 8 years later?
It is 8 years, actually 8 years, January 26th. What is today's date?
Yeah, coming up, right?
That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, 8 years
happy
ago.
anniversary.
And look at this.
And now our number one food brand. And you know
Quickly,
what?
yeah.
You know why?
Look
How do
at
you? That's not just a number. Number one. You know what it means, Ray? They're coming back for more. They're coming back for more because they trust the quality, because they trust the butcher. You don't go back to a restaurant where the food isn't good, where the service isn't good. You don't go back to your butcher and say, but that happened to me in Minnesota with my dad. Lester was like, we're not going back there again. I didn't get a good, right?
Yeah.
Because it's loyalty and it matters.
Well,
so you came and you want to make a better burger. Is it not as $500 in each? My $18 burger, that's a good burger. But your people are paying top dollars for burgers in restaurants now.
There's no question about it. And that $18 burger is not, it's typical what you're going to see in a pub. And you know what? They're not even as big as these burgers are.
Yeah,
or you
not.
don't know what they're made of. This you know. You know also it's coming from your butcher. And I think that's really important.
Here's comes this animation that shows the making of it and the cooked from the inside, and why do some meat like shrivel up?
It is so true. So what we've developed the process to actually fold the meat together instead of pressing it together. So we take all these beautiful cuts, the chuck, the short rib, and the brisket, and what we do is we grind it and then we fold it together. Now when you fold that together, it begins to cook from the inside out. You can see those beautiful they're what we call noodles or strands. We put them into those beautiful pucks. We press them down, each one individually, and that's why they're pressed so lightly, because that light pressing makes them tender. And look, these have been sitting out here for 10 minutes. I'm gonna open this one up.
Yeah, are they dry?
So our customers can,
really?
our guests can see this. Take a look at the inside of that burger. Look at that.
It's dinner time right now, 6:30.
Yes.
Come on in. Big game time. Or any day, a Tuesday, a Thursday. If you want the 12 count, there's 300 remaining.
Oh my goodness.
Stock up and save. Save $29 in the 24 count. 500 remaining. Go for it right now because that price will go away at the end of the 3-hour show. Not in a day or in a weekend. It's going to be gone. This is the, what's it called? For you? Made for you weekend?
All about you.
These burgers, all all you. You
Chest
deserve these burgers. Love them. Individually packaged. Ray, thanks for bringing them in.
Thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
Those are
more to
so
come.
good.
Congratulations on 8 years on Q.
Thank you.